What's going on, guys? This is Brian out here in the shop. So, I just got done filming a video, and it was of me making this handle. This is the dog head hammer, 5 pounds, absolutely gorgeous. But I made this handle for it. It was going to be a knob end handle, and I filmed the whole process, and by the time I was done and I put the clips together and all that, it ended up being 55 minutes long. Actually, 56 minutes long, basically. And I thought, you know what? That's a lot of footage. And I just haven't really figured out how much to talk about what I'm doing, and if I'm saying too much, or I could just run the camera and go, and it would probably be a shorter video, but I want to try to portray what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I feel like I do that too much, and maybe I should just give little tidbits here and there. I don't know. My day job, I do a lot of training. And so I'm naturally just want to turn it into a training session almost. And so I think that has to do with it also. But a 56-minute video of me making this handle is just, I think it's too much. I mean, if you guys want to see it, let me know. If you want to see the second half of it, or just the handwork, or, whatever, let me know. But this is what I came up with. Gosh, sorry guys, my dog is yelling at the horse. Let me go take care of them. All right, sorry about that. So, this is where I'm at. And in the other video, one second, let me grab it. This axe handle is a little cut off. Sometimes with the old axe handles I find on the heads that I buy, if they have a nice fawn's foot or a good knob end like this one, I'll cut them off to where the good wood is, and then I'll use it for, a reference. But this is just, the epitome of a comfortable handle. It is very, very nice. Anyways, this was kind of my inspiration for this handle. A lot of the old dog head hammers that I looked at, and I've got a hammer book, which is in my office, but it showed a picture or two with handles that had a big palm swell on them. So I thought I'd go with that. Well, it's just not comfortable. This head it actually weighs about 5.5 pounds. It's got a 5 stamped into it, but holding this thing that far away from the head, I can do it, and I could probably swing it for a while, but it's just not comfortable. It's not. I see myself holding it probably right here most of the time, and then you've got all this just in the way. So after I started feeling it, and I spent pretty good amount of time on getting all this work down and getting the head fitted. I put a nice walnut wedge in it. The handle's not going anywhere. But I didn't finish the knob end, because creating a knob end like this would take me about as much time as I've spent creating and hanging this handle so far. So I made the decision to stop, and now I'm faced with the decision whether I want to just cut it off and start over, or leave it like this, maybe use it here and there and see if it's worth keeping. I don't know, I'm not sure, but let me know what you guys think. Tell me what you would do. And then that hour-long video I got, if you guys want to see some bits and pieces of it, or you want to see, you know, just the handwork on the handle or something like that, I might make references to some of the previous parts that you may not understand if I just put that out. But let me know what you guys would like. And we'll go from there. How's that sound? But I do have plans to use this, especially once I get my blacksmithing stuff all set up with the anvil. And well, since I've got you here, let's take a little walk. Ooh. Okay, banging the tripod into stuff. The shop's filled up a little bit. I added that little round wire spool table over there. Put some rollers on this little bench / table so I can move it around. I got another little bench right over there. It's full of a bunch of material. But over here, I've got this. Gosh, the lighting's horrible. I'm gonna have to put some lights up over here too. But this is a Buffalo blower. The stand obviously is homemade. Looks like it was a plow disc. Somebody put a piece of pipe on it and they set the blower down on it. But it is a Buffalo Forge. Looks like it's a 200. Let's see here. Yeah, you can barely see it right here. It says 200. But this is gonna be my blower. So moves quite a bit of air. This looks like it was off of a little hamburger grinder or sausage grinder. Somebody just threw it on here. So one of my first projects will be forging out a handle, proper handle for that. And then I've also got this fan back here. One of my good buddies gave that to me, and I could put a reducer on that. I think that's 16 inches. I could put a 16 to a 4 reducer and then run a line into the forge with that. That was my plan before I got this guy, but we'll just have to see how that goes. And then over here, I've been collecting blacksmithing stuff for a good while, but we got this 100-pound post vise, and then we got a 50-pound post vise right there, or blacksmithing vise. So I'm excited to get those going. I've got a big this thing weighs about 125 pounds, this vise, and it's missing the front lip, but I think that's okay. It doesn't affect anything. I've got to find some all thread that'll fit in here. Hopefully I can, but it's a massive vise. You can see the screw there. It's big, but it's been welded on and it's been beat up. It's a oil-filled supply vise, so I'm sure it was banged around plenty. You can see all the weld marks on here, but I'm gonna set it up also along with the 2 post vise. And I think I may have showed this in a previous video, but this is a guillotine tool that my dad made me. So you put your material in there, you hammer down on the top of this to, reduce, put fullers in, or, just crimp material together, smash it. So that's another blacksmithing tool, but it's taken me, I've been trying hard probably the last, 2 years, no, not 2 years, maybe a year, trying hard to get stuff together. So we're getting there. We are getting there. But yeah, there was something else I was going to show since we were. Oh, yeah. So this right here, you saw the videos of me getting the anvil machined. Well, that machine shop, they had like a intern welder fabricator, a guy that was in like a trade school program, and they wanted to set up a stand for a grinder that was off the, could be attached or moved from the wall. And I believe the kid was in high school. This is what he made. And not taking anything away from him. It's sturdy as all get out. It's not going to go anywhere. But, oh, dang crickets. Those crickets are everywhere. But, it's a little funky. So this tubing down here, I'm probably going to cut that off. I might leave this down here just because it's cantilevered out there quite a bit. And then I'm thinking about cutting it about right here off, and then flush mounting this plate right up against here to where it's not sticking out so far. And then we'll either mount some kind of vise onto it. We might have to add a little bit of a couple pieces of plate underneath the feet so that it raises it up a hair for those post vise. But I think it would be great for those post vise to be bolted to. So yeah, something extra for the shop. But that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to check in with you, let you know what I was up to. And I hope that you guys get out in your shop, have fun, be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.